If you're moving to the Chicago area and Naperville keeps coming up on your list, this video is going to save you a lot of time and possibly a very expensive mistake. I've lived here, I sell homes here, and I work with relocating professionals all the time who think they've done their research and still get surprised once they actually arrive. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you what Naperville actually looks like to live in. Not the brochure version, the real version. And if by the end of this you want to help figuring out whether Naperville is the right fit for your specific situation, I've got a free guide linked below that walks you through exactly what to expect as a buyer or seller in this market. No cost, no obligation, grab it before you make any moves. Quick pause before we dive in. If you're seriously considering Naperville, download the free Naperville Seller's Guide in the description. It's built for people in your exact situation. Link is right below this video. Naperville sits about 28 miles west of downtown Chicago. It's consistently ranked one of the best places to live in the country, and that's not marketing, that's from sources like Money Magazine and Niche. But here's what these rankings don't tell you. Naperville is not one thing. It splits between two counties, DuPage and Will, and that line matters more than most people realize. It affects your property taxes, your school district boundaries, and in some cases your commute options. A home on the DuPage side and a home a few streets over in the Will County side can look identical and perform very differently for your family depending on what you need. That's the first thing most relocating buyers don't know going in. And so let's talk about what drives most professionals to choose Naperville in the first place and whether those reasons actually hold out. The first draw is the school system. Naperville Community Unit School District 203 and Indian Prairie School District 204 both serve parts of Naperville and both are genuinely strong. But which district you're in depends entirely on where your house sits, not the general Naperville zip code. A lot of buyers assume district quality is uniform across the city. It is not. Street level research matters here. The second draw is downtown Naperville. The Riverwalk, the restaurant, the farmers market, the overall walkability of the core. It's real and it's one of the best suburban downtowns in the Midwest. If that lifestyle matters to your family, Naperville delivers it. The third draw is the commute. Naperville has two Metra stations, the BNSF line, which runs directly into the Union Station in Chicago. Travel time runs roughly 45 to 55 minutes depending on where you board and where you're going. For professionals commuting to the Loop a few days a week, it works well. But if you're going somewhere other than downtown Chicago, factor in where your office actually sits before assuming the commute is easy. Now here's the piece that most YouTube videos about Naperville skip entirely, and it's the one that catches relocating buyers the most off guard. The market moves fast. Naperville is not a place where you tour on a Saturday and think about it over the weekend. Well-priced homes in the right neighborhoods and school corridors move in days, not weeks. If you're relocating from a market where you had time to deliberate, you need to adjust your expectations before you start touring. The second surprise is inventory. Naperville has strong demand and relatively limited supply at the mid-range and upper mid-price points. That means competition. That means buyers need to be pre-approved, decisive, and working with someone who knows the specific micro markets within the city. And the third surprise, which almost nobody talks about, is how different the neighborhoods within Naperville actually feel from each other. There are newer construction areas on the south and west sides with a very different character than the established tree-lined trees closer to downtown. Neither is better, they serve different families. But buyers who haven't walked both often pick one and then feel like they made the wrong call. That's exactly why I put together the free Naperville Sellers and Buyers Guide. It covers the neighborhood breakdown, the school district lines, the commute reality, and what the buying process actually looks like in the specific market. Grab it in the description. It takes 2 minutes and it'll change how you approach your search. So is Naperville right for you? Here's the honest answer. Naperville is one of the most livable suburbs in the country and it earns that reputation, but is not the right fit for every relocating professional. If you want walkable access to a real downtown, strong schools, and a commuter-friendly setup into Chicago, and you're prepared for a competitive market at a premium price point, Naperville is worth serious consideration. If budget is the primary driver and you need maximum square footage per dollar, there are adjacent suburbs worth putting on your list alongside Naperville rather than instead of it. The worst move is choosing based on a zip code in a ranking list without understanding what you're actually getting street by street. That's the mistake I see most often, and it's one this video is designed to help you avoid. I'm Sean Gimpert with O'Neill Property Group. I work with buyers and sellers across Naperville and the western Chicago suburbs every day. If you're relocating and want to talk through whether Naperville is the right fit for your family, or which neighborhoods you should actually be looking at, I'm easy to reach, phone, email. Everything's in the description below. Download the free guide, do your homework, and I'll talk to you soon.